Greetings, guys and gaias. This is the intro to Rhesus negative blood group research, a comprehensive study guide by Jennifer Renee Anthony, 2021. Disclaimer: I am not a medical professional. However, this research is the result of many years of study. Episode 3 is called Explaining Rhogam, Rho-D Immune Globulin Treatment. Rhogam was originally called SkyMed, ironically enough, and I don't find this just a coincidence considering the similarities between the word Rhesus and Jesus, and also the connections that I make between the science of virgin birth or parthenogenesis and the Rhesus negative woman. The first Rho-D immune globulin treatment, SkyMed, was introduced by Ortho Clinical Diagnostics, a subsidiary holding of SkyMed, and was first administered on May 29, 1968, to a Marianne Cummins in Teaneck, New Jersey. Rho-D immune globulin, also known as Rhogam or Rhig, is made up of antibodies to the Rhd positive inherited antigen present on most people's red blood cells. It is believed to work by blocking the Rhd negative mother's immune system from recognizing the Rhd antigen. This is the opposite of an immune booster. Basically, being Rh negative is a natural immune booster. However, they trick the Rh negative mother's immune system into accepting this Rhd antigen on her baby's blood cells instead of figuring out how to remove the antigen itself. In a later episode, we will be talking about the Rhesus resistance, eradicating the Rh antigen. For now, let's move on to the comprehensive Rhogam summary by Jason Christoff. I'm going to put a link to this PDF in the description because it's a longer document, but I am going to read an excerpt from this summary. In Christoff's summary, he states, the clinical trial to approve Rhogam featured 178 participants in a study. 176 were men. Think about that. The second trial had 44 participants, all men. Second, this shot contains mercury and polysorbate 80. Now ask yourself, why would you inject a pregnant woman with one of the most toxic substances on this earth? Common sense says you wouldn't, but of course our society doesn't believe in common sense, but rather it believes in poisoning expected mothers and unborn children in an attempt to damage their brains before they ever even arrive. The high mercury content of the Rhogam preparation can have serious neurological consequences on the developing fetus. Hair analysis of unvaccinated children born from moms injected with Rhogam demonstrate the presence of mercury. And again, I'll put the link to his summary, his comprehensive Rhogam summary, in the description for you to read that in full because it is longer. And now from the Holistic Care for the Rh Negative Mama by mommypotamus.com reads, while it's now possible to determine with 99.99% accuracy whether the baby you are carrying is Rh negative or positive, questions still remain about what to do if baby is positive. According to the FDA, Rhogam has been shown to have adverse effects on the fetus in animal studies and has not been adequately studied for safety in humans, and as we learned from Christoff's study, predominantly studied on men instead. No studies have been conducted on potential long-term effects. Before Rhogam was developed, citrus bioflavonoids were shown to strengthen placental attachment and increase strength of blood vessels. The research also showed that these substances could improve the outcomes of babies born to women who already become isoimmunized. And I just want to say on that real quick, I do have an autistic daughter, and I know there are documents out there that show a higher susceptibility or prevalence of Rh negative women having children with neurological developmental disorders.